I still need answers.
You...
Sorry. That shocked expression on your face is just too amusing. I couldn't help—
You are not Farina. Who are you?
The sweet sound of bewilderment. Marvelous.
Focalo.
Oh, that wasn't my goal, of course. Goodness, no. The heavenly principles.
Deceiving the heavenly...
It's all because of that pernicious prophecy. Dreadful, wasn't it? Everyone doomed to dissolve. One was not immune. She knew, and as one of the seven, she also knew full well that one defies the... So yes, as you have no doubt surmised, it was a rather... I spent a terribly long time mulling it over, alone on the ocean. I had to out... I'm a genius, I know. Although, looking back now, it was... But one can only play the hand one is dealt. I did not choose this. Anymore.
So you were also once one of the Oceanids?
Yes, I was. I always dreamed of becoming human. And I still do. Even after becoming a god, I separated my divinity from my body and spirit, leaving behind only a self that was as the me. She could feel joy, sorrow, and her strength. But in my eyes, Farina's humanity was what made her perfect. She was perfectly... Anyway, all part of... Do you still remember in order that under the curse I placed on her, so long as I, Fosalor's divinity, continued to exist, she could not die. But instead, I suppose now you probably understand.
But Farina is... Even though she has had a long life, her mind is no strong...
It has, and it's been, and all along... She's been playing her part in the most unimaginably long, unbearably lonely.
Into the wind.
Oh? Who permitted you to come onto the stage? All right. It is not my intent to reprimand you. There is... I am... Dear audience, the performance is experiencing a technical difficulty, but worry not. The guards shall resolve it soon enough.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Now you shall perish! There is no escape!
Hey, what gives? The audience is still watching me, you know. Guards! Wait, where are the guards? Guards!
Torn to oblivion! Shine down! Ha! Ha!
Farina.
Huh? Who's that? Who's calling me?
Be not nervous. Be not afraid. I am before you.
Wait a moment. You're... mirror me? How can this be?
Mirror you, huh? You know what? That's not bad. Let's go with that.
Mirror me. What do you wish to...
The prophecy.
What prophecy? The people...
Oh.
What? But...
I will tell...
Oh, but if there...
I suppose...
Huh?
Don't worry.
Play...
That's right. If you can keep it...
But...
Don't worry. Being a human... Remember...
So...
To a but...
A trial. Huh. What should I say? I'm sure you've all heard about... In truth, as the god Focalor, once again, this... I thought I...
That's the new Hydro Archon. Is this some kind of joke by the Maison? I would have thought that a being that surpassed...
Hey, did you hear that? She even told us to send her
Shouldn't gods be all-powerful? She's being so modest.
If you ask me, perhaps the succession didn't actually happen.
Wait, what? Right. Calm down, Farina. Assertive. Now, I was wondering if you may Now then!
Ah, so that was just a performance. How could I have forgotten that we...
Her personality. It's quite shocking, to be honest, but I suppose it's a better look than before.
Such a fascinating and bold deity. How wonderful! Our future may yet be bright after all.
It seems I've turned them around. Best follow this flow and My dear people, whether you acknowledge me or not, whether you trust me or nay, I say to you, keep faith in your ardor for justice. We have heard it said that this nation's sins can no longer be washed away. Well, I say that justice is most fragrant when it blooms amid sin. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want me to play. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they want. The scale. May law be the prayer on our lips. May judgment be our work. No, this won't work. They'll suspect me again. I must play the role that they... There is! So long as...
Yes! Oh, yeah!
Lady Farina.
Besides,
That's true.
no need for fright. And do not take what I said before too seriously. Go now.
Lady Farina.
No need. All right.
He...
Lady Farina.
I see. It's as I thought. All manner. Really?
I'm...
The day is fine, but it's... Maybe this is...
Lady Farina?
That...
Lady Farina.
Indeed, my...
Lady Farina, we're detecting
Understood. I feel...
Lady Farina. I've heard that... Are you crying?
This must be the overflow of hydro from my person. Well, can't quite help being the... So, hundreds, I never have I want to die of... All I can do is keep...
Farina, you don't, although I don't...
Share. That's impossible.
But even if you're just sharing...
A witness. And if... He's right. But if... No, Farina. But what if... Farina, is it... If you think about it. Long and hard. No, I have. All you need to do, dear spectator, is...
Fine.
So even Farina doesn't know the truth? You've never once let her in on the full plan?
Yes, it had to be done. To deceive the heavenly principles, you must first deceive yourself. She did very well. If she had let her resolve falter even once in these 5 centuries, Fontaine would have been doomed. It seems that trusting humanity was the right decision.
I believe. How would you?
Ah, good, good. Of course the Iudex of Fontaine has I'm sure.
I've always suspected that it had its own consciousness. And Linny did mention that he heard a. It now seems.
And then I became one with the oratories, taking Fontaine's gnosis with me. Yes. Alas, in truth, it. Oh. My work. But really, the vast majority had to be.
It was all.
Indeed. This power accrued over 5 centuries, but
So the oratrices. The destruction of that divine throne.
returning what. In other words, this was all done to return the authority of the Hydro Archon to the. No, what? The authority.
All you've done.
I've never quite seen. Hydro Dragon. I must say, had it been within my right, Egeria stole the power of the primordial sea. And speaking of justice, I have always believed that. So, if the theft of the primordial sea, then leaving defying the prophecy at this point, Iudex never.
So at last, in the beginning, I was uninterested in human existence. But these 5 you, things being as they are, surely you know that I could never declare.
The hour of my execution is almost here. For the sinner, the curtain call has come. I know I may not sound it, but faced with death, I find myself a little afraid. Perhaps this is one thing both gods and humans have in common. Farewell, Nervalette. I hope you've enjoyed the part you played these 500 years.
I, Iudex Nervalette, hereby declare, people of Fontaine, your sins are forgiven.
the world.
What just happened? Has the death sentence been carried out?
Was that bright light some sort of misdirection? I have a feeling that something huge just happened.
But since we're all still alive and haven't been dissolved, I assume whatever happened—
It's time to end this. We must mete out punishment to that beast.
Didn't you say just a moment ago that
I have gained the strength sufficient to deal with it. Through certain means, I now have the ability to separate the power of the primordial sea from that. We should seize the opportunity to pursue our quarry. Traveler, now that the oratories can no longer function, I require an executor to help me mete out justice. The root of the calamities befalling Fontaine, the beast that enacts the prophecy. Come with me, traveler. The hour of execution has come. Considering the size of the beast, I cannot reach the power source. Unless we can find a way to attack it from within. I shall share a part of the ancient dragon's power. We shall look for a way together.
Shine down!
I can feel its sorrow turning into hostility.
Predators?
That's gonna hurt in the morning.
Clouds high. The birds come! Illusion shattered!
The all-devouring narwhal cannot resist its instinct to devour. Continue to trigger its hostility. It will present itself.
Why is there a hole-looking thing over there? It looks really scary.
Into the wind!
I have granted you my protection. Do not fear. Seize the moment and use my power to suppress its root from within.
Shoot! Can't afford any more bandages. Let's light it up! I'm going in!
Burn!
Insolent!
Manifest the authority of the ancient dragons. Witness the might of the primordial sea.
Everybody stand back!
One with nature. That hurts! Time for retribution! As one with wind and cloud! Inazuma shines eternal!
Thanks for helping with the cleanup. It should have been my job, but it was just supposed to be a short private training. Well, actually, I had a feeling that it would happen at some point.
That power. Who?
Paimon has an idea. From what she said earlier, she must be Child's master. It's just that he gave us the impression.
I simply did not have anything to say to the weak, so you may speak to me as equals. I have to agree. That kind of power is wasted on it. It's not. All in all, it.
Miss Skirk?
The point.
Well, being. So what sort of.
Oh, right. His name is Sir Tologi.
I am unfamiliar with that.
Huh. So Master isn't sufficiently famous. How should I describe him then?
The foul?
Still nothing? Well...
Ooh! That one we've heard! Rhine-Doctor's part of the Hexen Circle. She's...
Oh. So you do know that name. But I suppose you understand now, yes?
Wait! Didn't you also mention a visionary?
Actually, never mind that. I believe it expedient to inform you that the all-devouring narwhal used up nearly such roiling hydro energies. As such, the Fontaine back on the surface has most likely been thrown into chaos. In other words, the...
What?
Not to worry.
In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only Farina will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
Hey! Help! Over here!
All hands, initiate emergency rescue! Hurry!
Hey, lend a hand!
Look! The water's receding!
It's a miracle!
Water's receding.
We didn't dissolve. The prophecy was wrong. The prophecy was wrong.
Are you alright?
Yeah.
We're safe.
The prophecy was wrong.
serenity, old soil, the various people always... Wow! Paimon barely recognizes the people in the...
What do you think? Pretty enthralling, huh? The value for these big... Edwin's assistant, Jurier,
Paimon's cute...
And that's exact... Oh, this time...
Oh, it's...
Hey,
I'm here to update myself.
Let me introduce you. This is Mr. our resident...
Hello, Miss Charlotte. I'm a big fan of you, but if you...
I get where you're coming from.
That would be fun.
Oh, you're back too. How are things?
We finished laying down.
Huh?
Well, her reputation's greatly risen after that whole...
There's too much to consider in the reconstruction of Poisson.
Oh, wait, just a moment. Do you mind me asking a...
Forget it.
I see.
Well, if we're talking about doing things for my...
Of course I will. I'm not gonna let him off that easy. All right, then...
How did it go? Was it a...
Not bad. Your addition really helped the composition of the picture. All right, hang on a moment. Let me snap a few more All right, that should do it. I'll be back here later anyway, so let's call it a day.
You're very quick.
Speed is also not...
Wow.
I'll hazard... Yes, that this is how you got that interview at the...
Whoa.
That's a...
In truth, I told...
You're right.
Stay safe now. And...
Wow, guess we're here again, huh? There's a real
Looks like you've been missing it.
Duke!
Of course.
It's an honor.
No need to thank.
Of course.
All right then. This way. It would seem that Miss Lorvine doesn't want her...
Sir,
but...
no, I...
Now, I might not look it, but the boat that still, if...
I have to apologize, but that ship is
Really?
You already know my answer, I'm afraid. Best you interview our head nurse instead. Or
Did you really have to use... Well, then,
Is my hair messed?
Things sure are getting pretty lively here. Oh, seems like everyone's here. Would any of you like...
Hey, Miss Sharp.
Sure. Do I have to smile? So, how have things been...
Same old same.
Other than that flying ship, I got a tad too much at...
That's why I decided...
You're too kind.
I see.
He sure did...
I'll tell them that they're...
Oh.
What change can there be? As to what Miss Farina's departure will mean for the nation, and if our laws and governance will be transformed, we'll leave...
Hey, everyone. The photo shoot's done.
Good. In that case, let's call it a...
Thanks for your cooperation. Come on, Traveler, let's go.
There'll be a...
Maybe. All right. Last stop, the docks.